Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praise unto Yahweh Shimi Shai, Wahab Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. And honors you, brothers, to be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is gonna be a quick video going into this topic of this thing of Christianity, and pretty much what you have within this world right now. Okay, is you don't have what's known as a society based off of the scriptures. Okay, you got a society based on Satanism. Okay, and all of that is basically that's what this world is about. Okay, this world ain't about righteousness. All right, when you read the scriptures, it says in the end times, the love of many was going to wax cold. Rather, the rivalry we're going to find is boasters, pride, blasphemers, okay, and all manner of wickedness that the people was going to be committing. And as a result, the Most High was going to destroy it. Now, let me start off with a basic precept. The book of Amos, the 9th chapter, and the 8th verse says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord upon this sinful kingdom is going to destroy it from off the face of the earth." So when you got it to where you got homosexuals running around, and you always find, especially within the Negro, Hispanic, and Native American community, these are always the guys, okay, that they, the family and the accused, okay, are so-called heavy Christians, okay. But when you go into the Bible, you find out that the thing of homosexuality, okay, that goes against the scriptures, okay. But what you're gonna find out about this society doesn't uphold the scriptures, okay. But what's the main religion of this world? All right, is Christianity. So what has Christianity done for the world recently? Okay, other than raised a bunch of degenerates. Okay, so it says, "Behold, the Lord eyes the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Saving utterly, I will not destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I'll command, and I'll sift the house of Israel from among all nations." So that's what the Most High is going to do. Okay, he's going to sift Jacob from amongst all nations. All right, now let me get to the next precept. The book of First Corinthians. Okay, I think I want to be in First Corinthians, the 6th chapter, right? So the book of First Corinthians, the 6th chapter. First Corinthians. Okay, yeah. First Corinthians 6:9 says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom?" So when we say this is an unrighteous society, okay, that means to say, for the men of the Most High has opened the eyes out to see this society, man. It's very grievous. Okay, in fact, when you go into the book of Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter and the 7th verse, it says, "Surely oppression maketh the wisest man mad." So you find out that not only is it an unrighteous kingdom, but it's very oppressive to anyone that's trying to do any ounce of righteousness. Okay, now the scripture says our unrighteousness is as filthy rags. And what you find out is if you're trying to do right, okay, pretty much everybody around you is going to be doing the opposite. Okay, what's upheld is not righteousness, but rather unrighteousness. That's why you switch on the radio. What do you hear? You hear men glorifying adultery. Okay, you hear men glorifying covetousness. Okay, you hear men glorifying killing each other. Okay, for unrighteous reasons or for covetous reasons. Okay, and that's a very oppressive when you find out that that's been designed that way by the so-called white man. All right, to have it to where that's being pushed out there. So it says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High?" It says, "Be not deceived, neither fornicators." So you got guys out here pushing, or Caesar Borgia is an idol. Okay, so Rapus Christus, those are idols, man. Okay, that whole thing of Christianity, that's a whole idol worship type religion. All right, a lot of the festivals that they have there, they have nothing to do with the Bible. Okay, the Easter, the Christmas, all of these things, it ain't from the scriptures, man. Okay, so it says, shall not inherit the kingdom. Okay, "Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, okay, nor effeminates." Okay, because you got a whole bunch of people that lack faith too. And that, effeminate makes me think about that word, lack of faith. You got a very feminine vibration being pushed out here within this society. All right, a woman first mentality. When you check out the ancient society, it was a man first mentality, bro. And that's an oppressive tactic too. Okay, you go into the scriptures. It says that the Most High set it up to where the tabernacles of men, his tabernacles, was with men. Okay, no effeminate, no abusers of themselves with mankind. Okay, where's the point I wanted? You mean the whole thing is good? Okay, no thieves. Okay, you got a whole bunch of people. You got a whole nation of Amalekites there that stole the heritage of our people. Okay, so they're thieves. Really, they're the biggest thieves on the earth because they stole the whole. They steal everything. They stole the gold. Okay, they stole the silver. They stole everything. Okay, it says no drunkards. Okay, pretty much. You gotta use the liquor in moderation, but really that's going into them philosophies too. Okay, no railers. Okay, no extortioners. Okay, shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. All right. And like I said, I wanted to do this video because when you check out the whole thing of Christianity, man, okay, that's what you see out there. All right, you go into the Christian church, you got the pastor, he's committing adultery with some of the fellow his so-called people's wives in that. Okay, and that's within the Israelite we call the Israelite church. You go out there to the so-called white man's church, you got him committing what's known as a pedophilia, okay, which is unrighteous. Okay, so let me go into the next precept. Let's go to this one here, the book of Habakkuk, the second chapter on the 4th verse, and it says, "Behold, his soul which is in him is lifted up, he is not upright. Okay, but the just shall live by faith." So when you go to where the king, okay, and I'm gonna get another precept which is gonna make this sense, make sense in a second. It says, when you go to where the person that's running the kingdom is not upright, would you think the people was gonna be? They was gonna be they was gonna be unrighteous too. Okay, because he's lifted up, it is within him, but the just shall live by faith. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. So the wine that he pushes out there, one of the major things that he pushes out here, you go to the book of Jeremiah 51, it says that what God Babylon has been a golden cup within the Lord's hand. Okay, one of the major forms of wine that he pushes out there is this thing of Christianity. He is a proud man. Again, as the king is, so are the people. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desires as hell, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied. And like I said, as is the king, so are the people. Okay, but gathereth unto himself all nations, and heapeth unto himself all people. So this is how the mentality of these people. All right, so let me get a quick precept. Okay, let me get this quick precept. Let me put "so the people." I might not be able to find it because I forget the exact wording. Okay, I forget the exact wording. Yeah, and then put L. It's in the book of Psalms or Proverbs or something like that. But pretty much, when you go into that scripture I just read in Habakkuk, if Esau, that's his mentality, and guess what? So the people was going to be of the same mindset. Okay, that go-getter mentality. Okay, to take everybody's good. So I forget the exact wording, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say here. Okay, now let me get one more precept, and then I'll call it a day. The book of John 8 and 44. Okay, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. Now this is going towards Jake. Okay, and I suppose that ties in with the precept before. Okay, because as far as these Jakes are concerned, okay, they're not following after their so-called the laws of the scriptures, man. They're following after the laws of their father, the devil, the deceiver. Okay, which is the so-called white man. Okay, and the lust of your fathers you will do. Okay, he was a murderer from the beginning, yet though be not in truth. Okay, because there is no truth in him. And these Jakes out here, these Israelites, they don't dwell in truth, man. Okay, rather they dwell in lies. And when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh it of his own, for he is a liar and he is the father of it. Okay, so it's just a quick video going to show you pretty much, man, that's the mentality of Christianity out here, the vibration they push out here. And you know, that's the consequences. Okay, with that, I'm going to say, oh, praise unto Yahweh, Shemi Yahshai, Wahara Kakadash. All right, Shalom. Double honors unto the apostles, a great millstone. Honest your brothers, be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.